Two all-star bigs, Chris Bosh for Toronto, Dwight Howard for the Orlando Magic. They're teammates on the U.S. national team. They're good buddies. And Dwight Howard quipped before the series that I'm Superman, he's Lex Luthor. So here we go. Jameer Nelson canning one. He had a big game, 24 points for Jameer. Orlando by 10. More Magic. Mo Evans in the corner hits a three. The Magic had 9 threes in the first quarter. That ties an NBA record for threes in a playoff quarter. Here's another one of them. Rashard Lewis knocking it down. That was Mo Evans right there again. More first quarter action to zip. The 41-23 Bulls wasn't enough. They get it to Dwight Howard. 43-23 at the end of one. Orlando shoots 16 of 20 in the first quarter. Hito slams another 20-point lead for the Magic. And here's Mo Evans again. They tie a playoff record with 11 threes in a half.
Well, he had 4 of them, had just a wonderful ball game. But notice every one of those, the guys, they're getting into the lane, they're creating, and then they kick out good uncontested threes, and they knock them down.
The Raptors did go on a run late second quarter, a 14-3 run that made it a 13-point game at the half. Chris Bosh now gets the loose ball. And watch this tough shot right there, plus the contact and one for Bosh pumping his fist. He had 21. Toronto within 9. Nesterovic now drives, and Dwight Howard extension and throws it into the expensive seats. Now Jason Kapono, he was really looking for a shot in the third.
Well, he really was, and this guy can really shoot the basketball. And he gave him a little bit of a lift, but really it was all Magic. They were in control right from the beginning.
This was a big shot by Kapono, making Orlando sweat a little bit. The bench for Toronto erupts. We had a 5-point game, but Stan Van Gundy called timeout, and Orlando came out and just smacked them. Dwight Howard with the follow flush, part of a 10-0 Magic run, during which Howard had 6 straight points, and all of a sudden they're back up by 13. And then Hito Turkoglu tips it in right here, keeping it alive. Rebound, and it's good. 14-point lead for Orlando at that point, and they win by 14. 114-100 is the final score in this basketball game. Dwight Howard absolutely goes crazy. 25 and 22, also 5 blocks. He, with that line of at least 25 points, at least 20 rebounds, and at least 5 blocks, one of 12 players in NBA playoff history to do it.
Well, he was absolutely sensational. He really dominated. And as I watched him play, I could not help but think about Bill Russell. I mean, he was that dominating. He really altered shots on the defensive end. He blocked shots, and of course, he rebounded. And then the second half, then he stepped up with the scoring. In the first half, it was all outside shooting by Orlando, and then Howard took over in the second half.